Hello, my name is Jack Hannum, and I'm here to talk about my individual zone of genius. It took me a while to kind of come up with what really my individual zone was, and from my understanding of it and kind of what I thought, I think my zone of genius is my ability to connect with people, regardless of nationality or religious affiliation, and to kind of facilitate teamwork. I think that's something that I'm really good at doing, that I've kind of done all my life, and I guess I kind of feel that that would be my zone of genius. When I'm doing it, I don't really know that I'm doing it, and it doesn't really feel like I am doing it. It just feels like I'm having fun. One example of this was when I was 10 or 11, I went to a sleepaway camp with my friend Noah. And we were great friends. I'd known him for a long time, and it was called Camp Ozark. It was in southern Arkansas. Noah didn't tell me that the camp was a Bible camp. It was a Southern Baptist religious Bible camp. And here I am, a Roman Catholic kid who's going to an all-boys Catholic school, in southern Arkansas with a bunch of people who really don't like the Catholic Church. And I really didn't have a problem with it. I got along with everyone. I was able to make friends. I was able to accept their viewpoints on religion, even though, I had been taught differently and I had experienced different things. But what I really found is that, they were just good people, and they might believe certain aspects differently than I do, and that's okay, and we got along great. Kind of another example of me being in my zone of genius comes from my family. I have 19 first cousins and an extended family of over 70, with wives and all of that, and children and cousins who now have kids and all of that. And I can name you everybody in my family, all their cousins, all their kids, and tell you who gets along with who's in a tiff with who, and all that. And I've always enjoyed family get-togethers and being around just that large group of people and going back and forth and talking to this person and this cousin and seeing what cousin Mike's doing and what's cousin Johnny doing and all that. And kind of going along with that theme, I was big into youth soccer, and I would go to a lot of soccer camps, and I, found myself being kind of voted captain of the team and things of that nature. And I think that that was because I was so good at kind of connecting the dots. I've always been happiest when other people are happy, if that makes sense. I've always strive to kind of be the teammate that makes all the other teammates better. And also that, kind of translated into high school soccer, where I had moved to a brand new school for my freshman year, and I didn't know anyone there. And, I showed up, and really, about 30 minutes into day one, I was having a great time. I knew guys' names. I was getting along with everyone, and they ended up voting me as team captain, even though they had known me for all of 2 weeks. And these are guys that have been together, for since first grade. Kind of another example of kind of my zone of genius and being in it, I think, happened in college with my college fraternity. I really saw a lot of what was going on, and saw areas that I wanted to change, and I knew that I couldn't make the change myself, and I knew that I had to build a team of people and connect people and get the motivation, and kind of connecting people and making them realize, what are their goals and how can we get to their goals and how can we, advance the fraternity and make it better, and things of that nature. And, I really feel like we did do a good job of, bringing the fraternity forward and increasing the brotherhood and increasing, the interpersonal relationships and all that. I guess kind of a final memory that kind of, relates with my zone of genius would be, playing sports again is a big theme in my life, and baseball has always been one of my favorite sports. I've always known that I was never the best baseball player, and I was okay with that as long as I could be part of the team and help the team move forward and help the team win. I was always fine to pinch hit or, give up my spot in the field to someone who I knew was better, because I knew it would help the team. And so, yeah, I guess that's kind of my zone of genius is, being able to connect with people and relate to people regardless of, where they come from or who they are, and to kind of, foster teamwork and foster, the winning attitude and help people reach their potential.